Here's what neuroscience shows about feeling disconnected from your body. Feeling disconnected from your body isn't just in your head. It's in your brain and body's wiring and living in your sensory system. And I'm going to show you the neuroscience why. I'm Jenna. I'm a clinical and molecular neuroscientist and a licensed therapist. And I study the way that your brain and body communicate to one another through stress and immune signals. And I teach you how to reset this dialogue so you can actually change your life and all the things that you've been struggling with, your behaviors, your thoughts. So many issues and physical and mental health issues are rooted in these problems. And so many people don't know that and they don't know what to do about it. So follow along if you want to learn the science behind rewiring your brain and body from the cellular level all the way up to your daily behavior so you can finally change your life without spending years or hundreds of thousands of dollars talking about it. Neuroimaging studies show that stress and trauma change the way your insular cortex communicates with your prefrontal cortex, which is how you track sensation and give those sensation meaning in your daily experience. A lot of people can't even track their own heartbeat, let alone tracking other sensations in their body. And this is what we need to fix. We need to work on this in order to start to make progress in these areas. So that means you can also think about your emotions without really feeling them fully or not really ever feel your body on a day-to-day basis, which is going to make all the tools that you've spent so much time and money and energy learning totally inaccessible when you're triggered. Unresolved stress and trauma also change the way that your brain communicates with itself, both vertically from the subcortical parts of the brain, the deeper, older parts of the brain, to the newer parts of the brain, the neocortex, and also horizontally, which affects more of your sense of self, your sense of agency, and issues that we tend to see in developmental trauma or complex PTSD. So the key to all of this is interoceptive training, or learning to track sensation in your body and being able to verbalize that, which gets these parts of the brain talking in a more cohesive way. But it also needs to be supervised by a trained clinician so that you are focusing on the right things to actually heal these patterns. A lot of people will do these things through meditation or breathwork practices or other modalities that claim to reset these patterns, but they don't, because there are certain developmental and survival strategies that need to be released from the body through these practices. So it's a very specific skill set that needs to be learned, but it is possible. So if you want practical ways to learn this, a practical roadmap on how to start to learn this kind of interoceptive work that actually works, comment reset below. I have a free training for you where you can take a nervous system quiz and I give you really easily implementable 2 to 5 minute practices that you can start to practice on a daily basis to start to get the hang of what it feels like to feel embodied. So comment reset below and let me know how this all shows up for you in the comments.